to Final Fantasy 14. Benui. It is Benui time. Let's go. That's a big number. There. Oh, but 3,000 days. In like 3 months, it will be 3,000 days. What is 3,000 days in years? 8.2. This is a lot. At least one. Well, last we left off, we just unlocked Calf of the Sun. So let's just do it, shall we? Ah, yes, achievements. Good. Okay. Well then. Alright, it just dropped the frame rate when I tab out. Oh, I don't know why. Uh-huh. Oh, by the way, where's the new feature? There it is. I want to try this. It's called dynamic resolution. It supposedly increases the average frame rate of the game. By lowering resolution during movement. I wish opening the task manager didn't deep fry my CPU. That would be nice. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. All right. I did just fix a CPU bottleneck that I kind of forgot about. Having the capture card on in OBS when you're not using it just kind of skyrockets your CPU load. That should make everything a whole lot nicer. Yes. Yes, it does. Very good. Now that OBS is no longer deep frying my CPU because I forgot. There we go. I mean, y'all only get 30 of my frames anyway, but hey, what can you do? I have above 60, and that's all I care about. That's rude. No, but I do like having my display's native refresh rate. What happens if I turn the limit off though? Probably not advisable in the launch screen, because that will probably just create a billion frames. The game is not designed to run above 75 frames per second. It is designed to run at or below. Anything above will cause issues with the game that we want to avoid. But yeah. I hope the encoder is doing a good job of giving you the game. It's fine. I guess it does have some issues with movement for some reason. Not sure if it's the game or the encoder settings. But, it is an old AMD graphics card, so my hardware encoder isn't that great. I wonder if I can optimize it a bit. Oh. Well, not right now at least. I will optimize my encoder live, but after this run. Let's go. Ads. Oh god, I know which one that is. Oh no. Oh, I don't like this one. I just remembered. Oh no. Are we gonna take those? We are. They learned from their mistakes last time. Whee! Oh wait, no, it's not the one I thought it was. It's actually the other one. This one I like. Woo! This one I like. Come on, have patience. I truthfully have actually forgotten how this one works. I don't do it often, truth be told. And kill it. I still have 10 seconds of ley lines left, oh no. Just pull him, pull him, pull him. No, you fuck. Sad. They didn't pull him. What can I do? Anyway, more enemies. This is a mini boss rush. It's very fun. I like this one. Oh, it's the laser. It is the laser. Good. Pull. Yay. Damage. Good. Ah, the magnet one. Yes. I remember you. I have high arithmetics. I need to be low. You need to kind of do the opposite of what the debuff you get tells you. For this one. Also, you need people in that. That is exactly the number on the thing that's above your head during that phase. It's funny that he's called the Swindler, but hey, what can you do? Ah, I dropped my stacks. Vortex man. Vortexer. Woo. At 3 stacks, sure. That'll happen. Oh, it does happen, huh? You fucker. You crappy fucking boss. You interrupted my cast. Unbelievable. Freeze the tornado. Please. Oh my god. Oh no. We are dead. We are so dead. We might be good if we can kill him before. We good? Just murder. Easy peasy. Just kill the boss. Done. Ta-da! We have exited the cup of the sun. Sun? Sun. Why is sun and sun so close to each other? English why? Ah, Rain. No wait, that's not her voice. Her voice was... Rain. You haven't seen Round Rocks, have you? I was looking forward to hearing about the new treasures she found. I see. Well, I will not lie to you. Some of it is true. I did meet with the Illuminati, but that's not the whole story. Allow me to explain. Lore! You're saying you handed over the Codex fragment to stop the Illuminati from coming here and taking it? Yes, but the fragment I handed over to them was naught but a stone picked up from a pile of rubble. The true Codex fragment is here, safe and sound. Ah, I bloody knew Quick Things was lying. The way he told it, he had been working with the Illuminati all along. Load of old builds, a lot of it. I am afraid not. Quick Things told you true. In fact, it was I who first taught the goblins how to summon the primal. I meant only to use them for my own ends, of course, much as I did you. The author of the Enigma Codex was an ancestor of mine. The creation of the so-called perfect world proposed within it has long been the goal of certain members of our tribe, myself included. For years, we strove in secret to realize its high ideals, free of the twisted elitism, which seemed to have infected the Illuminati. Elitism. During that time, there was one who served as our leader. A man who made us believe that our perfect world was within reach. A man with whom I fell in love. I wished for nothing more than to see his dreams come to fruition. So blind was my devotion, I agreed to help him summon a primal without a second thought. The danger to our lives never even crossed our mind. But on that day, 3 years ago, I came to know the folly of our mission. In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions. The man I loved was dragged into its core. Oh no! That's horrible. The last desperate attempt to make right our mistake, I called forth a barrier with which to seal Alexander. At that moment, however, the codex shattered and the Colossus vanished without a trace. When the dust settled, I found myself surrounded by the broken fragments of the codex, the cold, accusing remnants of our dream of a perfect world. Round rocks. There she is. We are fools to think only of the future. I did not realize until my friends were gone, but the time we spent on our journey together pursuing a shared dream. Those moments were as precious as any paradise we could have hoped to build. It's a sad old tale, I'll give you that. But doesn't explain why you had the Illuminati summon the Primal. Or why you had us help you infiltrate it. After everything you've been through, you can't seriously think any good will come of reviving Alexander. You all but said as much yourself. Good has nothing to do with it. Understand. I did not act out of any lingering adherence to my old ideals. I simply wanted to see him again. And perhaps walk to the ends of the world with him. That's a gunblade she has there. This is Heavensward. They didn't add gunblades until Shadowbringers. Pshko! Mida cannot mean Alexander. Not Alexander itself, but the soul I believe still resides within. Soul of Uplander sleeps in giant machine. Never has Beckrix heard such nonsense. Mida must abandon this. Now's not the time. I've got one more question to ask you. What happens when all the codex fragments are brought together? Alexander was born from hearts that yearned for a perfect world. The writings of the Enigma Codex inspired such a desire, but they are more than just a collection of text. The codex can also be used to control the primer. To be precise, 2 elements are required, a complete Enigma codex and one capable of reading it. When both are present, Alexander can be commanded to transport its residents wherever they choose. I myself was once able to read the codex, but those days are long gone. Now the fragments are as dead to me as stones beneath my feet. There's another, however, to whom the codex still responds, one we all know quite well. What? Round rocks? Are you saying the little girl is the key to controlling a bleeding primal? Round rocks. Huh? Round rocks has been captured. Oh no. Oh shit. That can't be good. Casby for a fool. I should have known better than to underestimate the Illuminati. I assumed the missing piece in their plan was the codex fragment, but they were talking about round rocks all along. But we must mount a rescue. Now, without delay. To the Illuminati. She's no better than a cog in that monstrous machine. It is like that she's being held somewhere close to Alexander's upper body. Continue your push through the left arm, and where the Illuminati are distracted, I will search for a way forward. Which one is that? Is arm the annoying one? Is arm the annoying one? There's one thing that I don't like that much nowadays, because people don't know how to do them, frankly. Because it's kind of been like 6 years. So yeah. This content has become largely irrelevant. Anyway, let's use that chance. While we do this, I will take care of the encoder. Okay. So I'm watching a thing right now. So one of the features that would be nice doesn't work in OBS 28 on my machine. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's a feature in the encoder that only works on newer machines. Okay. Okay, it's this one. Got it. I wanna go right. Whee! And then we just murder. As you do. Kind of just kill him. And then you're done. Whee! Ah, this looks so cool! This looks so good. Oh, I love it in here. And locust time. Deep in the peaceless season, reason to keep believing. Say that the place that's even. Wee. Hello. One. Ooh, oh, it's in me. Perfect. Good. Great. I will not move. You better fucking evade me when that happens. Great, thank you. Padlock! Let's get them out of there before they burn to death. Ta-da! Would you please not hit me with these anymore? That would be so nice. I bet the healers like work. Da da da. And 2 ice. I just want to cast this again. Okay, that works. So if that heart hits the boss, he gets healed, which is something we generally want to avoid. You know. Hi Venret, how are you doing? I am being trolled. This is Thancred? I took a second to see that, but very good, very good. This is Thancred. Nice. Ah, yes, the dolls. My favorite. As you can evidently see, we are doing the good content. By the good content, I mean probably my least favorite fight in this entire raid. I just don't like this one very much. I will not move. If you don't want to get hit by that, get out of the way. Wee. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this fight, let's put it that way. It is a bit annoying. At least we do get a lot of locusts in here. Please stand on the vent. On the vent. Okay, don't... Oh, well, they did. Amazing. Oh. That person just got bodied. Is Black Mage rotation going to be more involved than what I'm doing right now? Or is that it? Oh gosh, yeah, I remember this. Why would you? Oh my god, I hate you. Yeah, just evade into me, why don't you? Great. Okay, we're done. Yay! Okay, let me get a good look at that emote. The 3-part emote. And it's just, this is Thancred. I love it. It's perfect. Who opened the treasures and then left? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you dump a bunch of garbage into my inventory?
Skull, Uplander 6 quick things scurrying. The Illuminati think twice before threatening us again. Uplander's nearly through left arm. Next Uplander must push forward into inner part, save round rocks.
Yes, I do. Is the plan. Congratulations on your victory over Quick Things. While you were busy dismantling his flying machine, I finished charting Alexander's interior. The chamber you reached is situated in the innermost part of the left sector, which means your next aim should be...
Skull! Backwix does not trust Treasure Hunter. 3 years ago she summoned Metal Giant. Backwix wonders if she still wishes to finish mission of dead comrades.
I do not blame you for doubting me. Truth be told, my former mentors often stressed that we were unthinkable, were the unthinkable to happen. It would be my burden as the youngest to carry on their work. But building the Codex's perfect world was their dream, not mine. I only borrowed it. As long as I was with those I held dear, I could happily have devoted myself to any cause. Seeing their passion, their joy, that was what filled me with resolve. And it was that which drove me to collect the pieces of the Codex. At that talk of learning and reason, of justice and perfection, meant little to me in itself. I sometimes wonder why I was able to read the Enigma Codex in the first place. Perhaps it was because my youthful mind was a blank slate, receptive to any idea, but if put convincingly enough. In the end, of course, it didn't matter. The primal took my friend's passion, their joy and their idealism, and ground them into dust. Though I survived, my commitment to the cause did not. Put simply, I had no need for a perfect world without them to share it. So believe me when I tell you that I did not seek Alexander's return to realize the dreams of the dead. I only wished to see him again, meaning your leader. The section of Alexander you have been exploring is called Midas, after a king from a legend of Eld. Midas entreated the gods for a finger that would turn all he touched into gold, and the gods duly obliged. But in his carelessness, he transformed the one he loved most in the world into a lifeless golden statue. And thus the thing he coveted became his undoing. So it was me and mine. As it was with me and mine, had we but paused for a moment to consider the means and not simply the end, mayhap my friends would still be alive. But we did not. They are gone. My one remaining wish is simple: to speak with the man I love once more. If I could do that, I would be satisfied. There, I've told you everything. Assuming no one else wishes to question my motives, I would speak of Round Rock's rescue, as was my original intent. Now, listen well. Alexander is divided into 3 main sections, each powered by an independent core. You have already fought your way into the innermost part of Midas, the left arm. The core lies only a little way beyond. But you may be sure that the Illuminati will have deployed in bulk of the forces to defend it.
Hold on just a minute. Why would they choose to keep Round Rocks there? The cores are just power sources.
You are correct. And the answer is they wouldn't. Round Rocks is most likely being held within Alexander's upper body. But the Illuminati have locked the entrances from either arm, making it impossible to enter. Our only choice is to stop the core, and in doing so, stop Alexander.
I see. Why, that's actually rather clever. The Illuminati need Round Rocks to control the Primal, but if it can't move, they have no need for her. At the very least, they'll have no choice but to keep her safe until the Primal is in working order again.
Activating those cores would have used up every crystal the Illuminati had. If we destroy the second one, I doubt they'll have enough to get them operational again.
Skull, do Uplanders truly think Metal Giant can be toppled?
Yes.
Skull! Treasure Hunter truly believes Soul of Lost Love sleeps the Metal Giant. Madness! But Beckrix does not doubt resolve to rescue Round Rocks. Go with me to meet us, and deactivate second core, but do not underestimate Illuminati. Day and night they bring supplies into Steel Fortress. Beckrix suspects Illuminati are tinker making new weapons.
It's time.
It is time for Burden of the Sun. Wee.
And it's time for more OBS settings. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. So I'm fiddling with the encoder settings in OBS right now while I'm waiting for Q. Okay. Okay. Ah, boy. There's still a lot of blocking. I think I might just need a better encoder, like, hardware for this to be better. Oh, well, also the... Oh, okay. So the encoder settings don't seem to apply if I don't restart the stream. Which I'm not gonna do. Anyhow, yeah. Fiddling with the encoder settings. So that stream looks better. Hopefully. Fate failed. No. My fate. On full screen, there's a lot of what's called blocking in motion. Just where part of the frame just kind of smears. It's not pretty. I don't like it. But it's a problem of me not having money. Not being able to buy a better GPU with a better encoder in it. I eventually do want a better GPU, but I gotta have the money for it, you know? I would love to use the modern NVENC encoder because that's really good. It is the best encoder on the market, even if I don't enjoy NVIDIA that much. But even then, I think also the newer AMD GPU would be better because then that would have a better encoder in it. I'm on a Vega 64 right now, which is by now I think a 5-year-old GPU. It's not that great. For video encoding, hardware encoding. It's old. Is the thing. When did they make that? Let me see. They made this GPU a while ago. Yeah, it still uses the old video encoder engine from AMD, which is not that great. It's not the best thing in the world. Release date. Ah, it's 2017. Yeah, it's like exactly 5 years now. It's old. Not super awesome. There we go. Good music time. Oh, come on. Why are my ley lines? Sad. Rude. All right, those. Kill the regulators. Ow! Okay, don't then. Good. Put on the metal. Before the metal. Crash. I'm not sure which one of them is more annoying. Come on. Oh my god. This fight is not nice as my class. Oh my gosh. Can you stop interrupting my cast? Is that in your feature set, game? To not screw me over. That'd be nice. Apparently not. Great. And I'll get my cast through eventually. In a year. Maybe. Okay, I'm good. Well, the question is, which fight is for Black Mage? That is true. Not even the Black Mage, like... Not even the Black Mage class quest encounters are Black Mage friendly. Ow. Stop the burn, stop the flame. It's time! Yes! It's so good. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Enjoy being over there while I do my thing as Black Mage. So good. Come on. You see it, dear. The fucking kids. Oh my god, you fucker. More music. We didn't get to kill him before he teleported. Oh, right. That's a no-no then. Phew! Goodbye, tank. Oh, I went up. And the loop, that is... It's so good. It was so out of left field back then. I love it. This is what? What? Power Rangers, here we go. Also yes, very much agree with the emote spam. Boom! Stop opening the treasure chest if you don't want the items. I'm very angry at that. It's the third time I've gotten all of the items without touching the treasure chest. Oh my gosh. I'll just throw them all away. I will not use a single one of those items. Because they are all trash. They aren't even dyeable. So why would I want them? Yeah! You've done it. The second core. I don't believe once that's out of commission, Alexander won't be going anywhere. Beep boop. Damn. Would I see that? Would that I could see you just once more. Farewell, my love. Oh no, there he is! You. Quick things, all thoughts. Bonk. Too frightened to face us alone? I see, I see. Not that I blame you. We all know what Rain did to you last time. Score! To usher in the future that has been writ. Even strongest Gobby must sometimes pretend to be weak and let enemies win. Oh, pretending, were you? And I suppose losing the core was all part of your plan. Don't make me laugh. You know as much as about the future as we do. Quick Things knows all. For example, Quick Things knows among uplanders carries true a fragment of Enigma Codex.
It seems to come up, Biggs. There's no hiding the truth from quick things. Very well, I admit it. I have the fragment, but I won't be handing it over to the likes of you. Oi, Wedge! Didn't you hear him? He knows all! Which means he knows that what you're carrying is a worthless rock. While I've got the genuine article tucked away in my small clothes. Oh, this is funny. Wee. Score! Quick Things already knows conclusion of Uplander's childish games. He's coming for me. Hey, what's he waiting for? Long ago was outcome decided. Uplanders think they are victorious. But luck is no friend of them today. No. No, the stone! The cat. And now Enigma Codex belongs to Illuminati. All pieces fall into our hands. Oh no. Nani? Exactly. The cat's like, Nani? Rock. Startled kitty. Purbin. Far as I can make out, things in a good working order. No damage, no signs of tampering. I can only think it was an energy fluctuation that did it. Just bad luck. Bad luck? You're saying there was poor chance that the platform stopped at that exact moment? Then what about Quick Things? There's no way he could have predicted something like that. The odds were infinitesimal. Well, however he did it, the fact remains that he did. But that doesn't mean we have to stand for it. When someone takes something from you, you just have to take it back. Exit. It's one of those maps they used like twice. And then never again. Score! Do Uplanders forget something? Matters are too urgent for such foolish doings. What? Tongue flaps of Uplander make Beckrix almost laugh. Uplander claims to already have stopped core and lost fragment to Quick Things. Score! Look here, Uplander. Beckrix's brain case like steel trap. Catching all hurt things, all think things. And he saw Uplanders leave but few moments ago. Skull, Beckrix senses something is amiss. Huh? Skull. Beckrix is certain that Uplanders left for Metal Giant only moments before returning. He watches Uplanders disappear over horizon with own two eyes. But it is impossible to return so soon if Uplander's tale is true. Why Treasure Hunter also makes such claims, Beckrix does not know. Uplander trade tongue flaps with media and together think of explanation. Huh? Have you been able to make sense of Beckrix's account? According to his version of events, we would scarcely have had time to reach the core, much less shut it down. But we were all there. We all know what happened. Are you sure he's not just confused? Maybe he got lost in all the data of his.
I forgot the time.
I'm afraid not. That is, unless the goblin standing watching Alexander was also confused. His reports corroborate Berkrix's. No, something else is going on here. I'm certain of it. The question is what, if we assume for a moment that the goblin's account are true? And hardly any time has passed since we entered the barrier around Alexander.
Time stopped. Impossible. Impossible? I mean, like quick things predicting exactly what was going to happen in the core room? I had to say it, but maybe he wasn't talking out of his arse. If time doesn't work the same in there, maybe he saw the future.
There may be another explanation for that. There's a device deep within Alexander capable of performing complex mathematical calculations. It is not outside the realm of possibility that it could be used to predict the outcome of simple events.
Using mathematics to predict the future. Not even I could believe that. Wouldn't explain this business with Bricks.
Brix is right. Perhaps the presence of the Primus somehow disrupted the flow of time within the barrier. It's only a theory, of course, and a far-fetched one at that, but it might go some way toward explaining recent events. To be clear, you're implying that the Illuminati are aware of this temporal disruption and have been using it to somehow gaze into the future? Very well. If you are willing to accept that, why not go further? Might it not be the case that if they have found a way to bend time to their will, by moving back and forth in time, the Illuminati could effectively manipulate the present however they saw fit? They would ever remain one step ahead of us, however every effort doomed to fail from the first.
Now that's a sobering theory. But it's only still only a theory, right? There's no point panicking just yet. Wedge, give the chief a call in your link pal. Why don't you? If anyone knows how to untangle this knot, it's him.
Chief, it's me. It's about Alexander. We've noticed something strange about time inside the Primal. What? No, not our time inside the Primal. The time. I mean, time itself. Chief, it might be best if you just come here. Aye. We'll await your arrival.
Time? Time, you say? Imagine them just casually dropping a time travel device into the storyline. They would never. Is that a heated debate I hear? Boys, you started without me. Now what was that you saying over the link pal? Something about running out of time?
Sid insisted that I accompany him. Though he would have come even if... Sid insisted I accompany him, though I would have come even if he had not. Matters have taken a turn for the worse, I gather.
Oh, you can say that again.
Oh no. He's moving. These etheric fluctuations are akin to those observed shortly before the Primal's awakening. In the absence of a functioning core, its form is dissipating, albeit slowly.
Tola, would you mind lending me your goggles for a moment? It can't hurt to have a second opinion.
I mean, she doesn't need them anyway, so...
What in the seven hells? The ether pouring from the Primal is flowing backwards. As if time were passing in reverse. That cannot be. Such a phenomenon is wholly without precedent. Knowing so little of the primate's capabilities, however, would be remiss to discount the possibility outright. If it is as we fear, then at this very moment, Alexander could be undoing our efforts in shutting down its course. All of our labors will have been for naught. Ah, the treasure hunter of whom we had heard so much. You seem unperturbed by your outlandish speculations. Was this perchance the subject of Wedge's communication? Yes. Gods help us. If there's any truth to this, it wouldn't matter how many cores we disable. The Illuminati will simply undo any damage we cause.
And what do we do, Chief? How do you even begin to fight something like that?
To erase the past, to return to a clean slate. Could Dylan have known? What is that? The Codex. But that doesn't look complete at all.
Skull. Skull. Preparations for restoring Enigma Codex are complete. Calculations show margin of error for future readings is 0.03%. Skull! Foolish Gobby. And future has decided there is no error. There is no failure. Listen well, chosen of Illuminati. At last all pieces are in place. No longer must wise suffer foolishness of unwise. Time has come to backstrike, and Furious will make way for perfect world or die. Now restore Enigma Codex.
Oh no. That was, unproportional amounts of rock.
Skull! Now is Alexander Illuminatis to control. Soon will cores disabled by Uplanders be disabled no longer. Reverse time! Once power flows to third core, Alexander will be fully operational. With third core, will its true potential awaken. Wings of time will unfurl, and all of history will be at the mercy of Illuminati. Chosen ones will amend mistakes of past and reshape words into perfection. Yeesh. Skull! At least prophecies of Enigma Codex will be fulfilled. At last. At last! And quick things all thoughts will rule as king of new world. Of correct world. I'll see about that. Chosen ones, menders of history, be proud to serve as builders of this paradise. Ishtar and the chief have returned to Mediterranean's cave. Don't worry. Between them, they are sure to find an answer to our problems. Don't worry. But if it isn't waiting on a shelf in the Charlian Annals, it'll be in some forgotten corner of the chief's brain. You mark my words. And the next time we meet Quick Things, we'll be ready for him. Adventurer, there's something I would like to discuss with you. But perhaps it would be best to wait until we are safely back in Shortstop. I will see you there. Okay. Okay. See me there, then. Me there. I suppose I should start by apologizing for everything. Were it not for me, the Illuminati would never have summoned that infernal machine, or gained the means to control it. Now Quick Things possesses the power to manipulate time, to foresee the future and erase the past. I dare not think how we will use it. Returning to the course to their former state was but a foretaste. When all three are active, and Alexander can traverse both time and space, nothing will stand between Illuminati and their twisted utopia. We cannot let it come to that. Somehow we must find a way to stop them. But first, we must rescue Round Rocks before the innocent victims of this sorry tale. Her plight pains me the most. The short step is just isn't the same without her. I hope someone will keep her treasures safe until she returns. Ah, adventurer. You come at an opportune moment. It would seem we have a visitor. I was pacing about thinking of Round Rocks when something in the shadows drew my eye. I caught only a brief glimpse, but it bore an uncanny resemblance to Quick Things' constant companion. Shanoa, was it? If the girl's here, there's a good chance her Illuminati keepers are close by. You best track her down, and quickly. Follow me. Cat. Kitty. Small bean. Just as I thought. It is Shanoa. Or is it? The curl kitten looks much the same as another. She doesn't seem to have brought any of her friends. Over there. What? Uplanders, what are all these snap crashings in Pshkol? An Illuminati spy sent by Quick Things to observe her movements. Like it's not. Oh, wait, that's Sid. That's Sid. An Illuminati spy sent by Quick Things to observe her movements. Like as not, given the sizable disadvantage in which we find ourselves, we thought it best to relieve him of duty. He spent his final moments babbling about all of the Illuminati's deranged schemes. He claimed that once the final core was activated and Alexander fully operational, the fortress would gain the power to travel through time, taking them along with it.
He seemed quite convinced that Quick Things was a prophet of sorts. A traveler from the future come to the present and return history to its proper state. Aye, that's not the half of it. According to him, the battle for history has already been won, and not by us. For the future is written in the Enigma Codex, and we but play out our roles in it. Quick Things, a traveler from the future? It would certainly explain how he is able to anticipate our every move. But could it be that he has already conquered the world of tomorrow? Have all our efforts been in vain?
Bah! Tongue flaps of crazed Illuminati make braid case heard. Beckrix would speak of different subject. What brings Uplander to Shortstop?
Having settled upon a plan of action, Sid and I were in the process of making our final preparations with Master Matoya when this kitten scampered in, mewing as if to beckon us. We duly followed her, and she let us see her, much to the dismay of the fellow at our feet. I'm not one to look a gift curl in the mouth, but something about all this doesn't sit right with me. She's been at Quick Things' side. Make that on his bloody head every step of the way. And now she decides to betray her keepers? If the cat could speak her tongue, I would have a question or two for her, maybe even 3. I can't believe I'm even considering this. But then it wouldn't be the strongest things I've heard today. You there, cat! You're Shanoa. Quick Things a little familiar, aren't you? 2 mews for yeah, 1 for nay. Did she truly? Do you want to go home?
Meow.
Heaven else, I think the bloody furball might actually understand us. But that doesn't mean we can trust her. For all we know, she could be here to do her master's dirty work.
A moment, Uplanders. Tank flaps of Roundrocks come to Beckrix's brain case. 3 years ago, when Roundrocks found Codex Splinterstone, Roundrock says Black Curl Child is there, unlooking. Beckrix thinks nothing of this then, but now...
You mean to imply that Shanoa he was present when we attempted the summoning? I very much doubt that. If she were a kitten 3 years ago, she would be a fully grown curl by now. Unless, that is, she took a shortcut through time. An implausible theory, I grant you, but one we cannot well dismiss in light of recent events. If true, it would raise a still more troubling possibility. That Roundrock's discovery of the Codex was no mere coincidence, but an event orchestrated by Quick Things to further his own ends. This just gets better and better. Look, whatever's going on out there, we're not like to find out by standing around talking. We need to delve deeper into that fortress. As luck would have it, Wedge claims his latest invention will allow us to do just that. I've sent him to Bigston on ahead to make his quarter, to perform the final tests. Meet them there when you're ready. I'll join you as soon as my own preparations are complete. To travel back in time and set past wrongs aright. Who could resist such temptation? Something. For in allowing the past to consume us and making our every choice, our every action the correct one, would we not cease to live in the present and in turn lose sight of the future? 'Tis a path not to redemption but to madness. Okay. Rain, all fired up and ready to go, are we? Then I'd best hurry up and brief you on the task at hand. In a nutshell, we'll be attacking the Primal on two fronts. As we speak, your Stola leading an attempt to cut off the Primal source of ether. Our job, meanwhile, will be to head into the belly of the beast and rescue young Round Rocks. Without to view the Enigma Codex for him, the Illuminati won't be able to turn back time anymore, giving us a fighting chance of beating the bastards. The chief reckons that the shortest path is through the giant's great fat noggin. Only problem being that it's inside the barrier. Not to worry though. We're just lost as latest wonder. We'll take care of that. He dubbed it the BBG2, which tells me he's short for Barrier Be Gone. Of course, the barrier doesn't just serve to keep folk out, it also keeps the Primal in. As I mediate him, it's to raise the bleeding thin in the first place. So the moment this goes down, there'll be nothing to stop the Colossus from running rampant. If it has a mind to. Which means we're going to need to move fast. The chief will take the Excelsior as close as he can to Alexander's head, where you jump off and secure us away inside. Wasting no time, he'll then climb back aboard, and Wedge will re-engage the barrier. All before a metal friend even knows what's happening. Got it? Good. Because we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going. Eyes of the Creator! Ah, so close. So close. Only two more. What? Okay. My item level is too low. I wonder why. Might it be that the game hasn't given me accessory slot items in half a millennium? Yes. That's exactly why. Let me fix that issue real quick and buy some accessories. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Yay! Well, I could use the Alexander items now. You are right. I think I'm gonna do that. After bitching about them for like 1,000,000 years. It's this one, right? Yeah. Medan items. Casting ring. Casting bracelet. They're only 220, but it's good enough to get me up above the minimum. And that one's 270. I'm not gonna replace that anytime soon. But hold on. Medan items. I need one more. Part exchange. This one. But you are right. Like, that's what I get for bitching about it. I am gonna buy the tome ring though. Just so I have it. That looks better. Anyhow. By the way, Venga, do you want to join me for any of these? Like, you're not online, but... I've just been blind queuing for all of this. But if you want to join, you can. I just figured you're probably playing PSO right now, or something. I reckon you might be interested in 11 and 12, seeing how those have the best soundtrack. Like, by far. You're trapped in PSO Isekai? Very good, very good. Enjoy. Well, last I attempted playing that, it just half disintegrated itself. So that wasn't fun. No, I wish Final Fantasy wouldn't turn to just fucking garbaggio when you move around on stream. Like, it looks so much better in person than it looks on my stream. I'm sorry for everyone who is like watching this in maximum quality and full screen. Like, damn, is ugly. It does not look good, in my opinion. But there's little I can change about that, unfortunately. I could try one thing. I guess I'm gonna do that. Don't panic. Stream's gonna flicker for a second as I quite literally turn it off and on again.